This is how you start and use the snowblower. Plug it in, turn the fuel. See, it shows a little off symbol there now. When it's horizontal, it's off. Turn it counterclockwise, and it's on. You can see it shows, kind of gives you the idea that it's flowing. Come over here. If the engine's cold, you have to choke it. What that means is, you can see the butterfly inside there, really. Okay, see that opening and closing inside there? So that's closed, that's choked. It's gonna draw more fuel into the engine when it's choked. You do that by turning this knob. So you turn it counterclockwise. When it's hot, you don't choke it, you have it open. When it's a cold engine, you turn it clockwise and it closes it. That draws more fuel in to the engine again. So for cold start like that, this engine's hot because I had it running, so I'm going to leave it open to start it. This is your off with fuel, with accelerate, whatever you want to call it, engine revs, and this is fast, slow and off. So have it on fast, and again, this closed if it's cold, this open if it's hot. If it's cold, you pump this 3 times. It's hot, so I'm not going to do that. Once the engine starts, if it's running rough, after about, so it takes about a minute for it to warm up, you would start to, if you started this cold, you would slowly open this up. There's different stages. You can open it up 3 clicks, and it's wide open. So at first, it's going to be like this. Let it run like that for maybe 30 seconds. It's going to start running rough. Give it a little bit more oxygen, a little bit more air. Open it up. Once that starts to smooth out, open it all the way up. After about 5 minutes, if it's still running rough, you may have to adjust this screw down the bottom, which is done by hand. You can turn this in or turn this out to get it to be a smooth run. If you have it running smooth, but you're hitting big fat snowbanks and it starts to stall the engine out, you have to adjust this again. So I kind of constantly adjust this depending on the temperature of the engine and how big the snowbanks are. Once you got the engine running, you're gonna have the carburetor wide open, have it on full throttle the whole time. And then up here, this is for your speed adjustment in reverse. Don't use it, leave it in third. This engages your speed. This engages the drive, so your wheels will turn. So that's your wheel engagement. Anytime you want to stop, you just let it go. If you have to back it up, just let that go and push down, pull it backwards. Don't use reverse. This is messed up. Once you take it out, you might not be able to get it back in. This one is for your auger. This is what shoots the snow. Push it down, and it will shoot the snow. If you get the auger filled with snow, jammed up, you may have to, and the engine starts to stall, you may have to let this go. Go get yourself a window brush so you clean your windows off and start to dig the snow out of here so you can see down inside it there. The window brush, there's ice scraper pot, it's perfect down inside there. Clean it out, come back, put it down, let it clean the chute out again, and then start hitting the snowbanks again. So putting too much snow into the auger could just freeze up, could just jam it up and cause the engine to stall. Or if it's happening with just a little bit of snow, it could be that you need to adjust this screw down here that we previously spoke about. When you shut it off, you can shut it off by pushing this all the way down until it hits that little metal thing there. Then shut off, but don't do it that way. I want you to run the carburetor dry of fuel. So just leave it running and turn this off, and just after about 2 minutes, the engine will start to stutter and stall. And that's it.